ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Paula's comment right here. Wow. Honestly, yeah, she kind of just stole the show right there. That is pretty much the nutshell of this entire recap. This weekend is stepping into the glow up we've been having. So I didn't expect for that to just happen, but anyway, I just wanted to touch base live with y'all, see what's happening. This isn't really a transit talk. I just wanted to shoot the shit with y'all, and really have y'all come through into the Peace Mobile, so we can get a literal recap of, what transits we've gone through and a sneak peek of the rest of Gemini season. Much appreciated. I hope y'all been doing great. And yeah, other than that, we covered a lot of ground. I'm doing this recap because relative to the new season, we're on the precipice of a new solstice. So mutable sign seasons help us recap very, very, very beautifully for the next season ahead. It's a season of perception, let's just say. And these perceptual time periods allow us to process, analyze, philosophize, dream our direction moving forward. So right as we're getting ready to close this Gemini season, that's majorly, a very important question or topic you want to ponder, relative once again to what direction are you ready to take. And now that we're in the third quarter square, you're literally coming into the details, right? That will, with the moon in Virgo, analyze your next step forward as the moon goes into Libra. So please don't hesitate to comment below. What observations have you made about, your life energy experience so far? And are you ready to head into the shitstorm? We're in a shit show right now, but it's a shit show brewing. So it's very important you take into account the individual thoughts and ideas you've been inspired with, because Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer are individual zodiac signs. And the individual nature of these zodiac signs go a long way towards realistically, preparing one to powerfully. Oh, Angeli, the order at which you purchase, if should you purchase, you're gonna get your reading here, so you'll be able to come back, watch this video, and I'm gonna go in the order. Okay, so great question. All right, so just to kind of answer that again, if you're gone when I do it, you'll be able to, I'll do the order received, so you'll be able to come back to the video and see your card pull. But other than that, okay, shout out to Wild Magi bonding with the dragons. This Gemini season is opening up at this point a very important element of fantasy and metaphysical experience that the moon in Virgo is going to analyze. And for every metaphysical or fantasy perception, there is a real analytical perception that, balance with the Gemini sun of truth, you can communicate. And this will do good to, clear away any superstitious thoughts, any erroneous thoughts, any fallacious thoughts, and literally adjust your perception. So for those of you who feel like you're on the literal verge of breakthrough, right? If you feel like you're literally on the verge of things changing and you breaking through, please feel free to comment below a fire sign emoji, because I want to confirm that you're tapping into a social collective vibration that everyone else is experiencing individually. So Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer are the 4 individual zodiac signs. And then you have the social signs, which is Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. Then you have the collective signs, which are Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. SHH I got you. You're first in line. So personally, okay, regarding this once again, and Angeli Rodriguez, I got you too. Personally, once again, this is very important because relative to the new year started in Aries, okay, we've dealt with 2 different, how do I say it, or 3 individual zodiac signs where we've gone through Aries and we sparked an individual identity. It's so very important for those of you who just had so many breakthroughs. If you notice the Gemini season, it's coming every day, right? Just like individual thoughts that break you forward. So Aries is important because relative to, of course, the nature of the power that's awakening within you. We had Capricorn season. We had, of course, Taurus or Aquarius season and Pisces season, and all of that integrated with Mars coming through the signs, right? And Aries really sparked that individual identity and power. And then we grounded it Taurus season. That Taurus cycle was very important so that we can really establish with our actions the value of our time and of our worth, and also manifest in our body our superpowers. Relative to it coming back around, as this is a cumulative process. And then, of course, we're in Gemini season now, which is the individual air sign, which has enlightened our personal individual perception, okay, towards your willingness to now process intellectually and now gain an initial experience of power you've manifested and awakened. So you awakened power, you manifested power, Aries and Taurus, but that doesn't mean that you have a conscious awareness to perceive what awakened until this enlightenment cycle that has gone underway. Then we're stepping into the individual water sign of Cancer, which is your own individual feelings. And this is going to have you feel, now that you're having an enlightened perception, to initially give you a conscious awareness of newly defined habits, abilities, and skills. You're getting ready to now feel into the usage of these superpowers. So Aries sparked the identity to know you're powerful. Cancer season is actually going to be you for the first time, feeling new powers and abilities. Cardinal. And that's what's going to lead into the social zodiac signs, where through social interaction in Leo and especially Virgo, through Libra and Scorpio, we're taking newly defined individual skills, and with other people, we're mastering it into habits, techniques, and behaviors. And this is where, moving forward from Cancer, we know the first trio is, shout out to those of y'all sending the Venmo and the PayPals. I got you on cue. We're going in. I got my Oracle cards. I got my tarot cards. So I'm going to also pull a general card for each sign, and then we'll get into the individual live readings for those of you who want a special Gemini season message. Okay, so you have Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Then you have Cancer, Leo, Virgo. That's the second three. We're getting ready to step into season 2 of 2021. If you're in the belief that season 1 started Capricorn season, then we're in season 3. If you're in the belief that season 1 or the new year starts in spring, then we're in season 2. Spring, summer, fall, and the last season is winter. But some people, some ancients or some people consider the first season winter. So it depends. But we're getting ready to step into the next season. This is going to be a bloody summer, or the petty summer. Okay, the summer of petty. And I say that with all joy in my heart, even though I'm saying it with resting bitch face. But this is definitely very important, because these individual feelings, if you think that your body is a vehicle, then Capricorn season with the sun conjunct Pluto, right? And Mars 2020 coming around that 2020 year was having your car come out the shop. And then Aries, right, is when you actually, with the car out the shop, worked on the actual electricity and the body of the car with Taurus. And coming into Cancer season is what's going to fuel the car, giving it to water sign. You could definitely attribute Cancer to a pit stop where you're refueling this vehicle, but you're refueling it with your own authentic, sincere emotions. This is more of some Cancer season talk. I don't want to say too much right now, but keep that in mind. What emotions are you feeding your soul with? Those of you who feed your emotions with depression will not unlock these genes. You don't want to feel fake happiness, but it's definitely a discipline to stay positive so that you're feeding your body positive vibrations that your vehicle can run off of, right? And of course, eating healthily helps a lot too. But I wanted to do this recap to speak on the critical point and moment in between this Gemini season and Cancer season, because the last few days of this season are going to bring some of the most extraordinary breakthrough. And so let us hop into the piece of the mobile, the peace dealer mobile. So I wonder if I could do it like that. So anyway, as you can see, in another couple of hours, the moon will be 26 degrees. And this is a very crucial square point, because relative to this square, it's going to very powerfully make exact this deeper understanding of what's enlightened. So concerning that, yeah. Oh, thank you. Concerning that, you know, not only are we going to have this square, it's also going to trine Pluto retrograde. And key significance of this exact square is that it's occurring during the T square with Neptune opposite the moon. So for the master third decan Sagittarians, be on the lookout for them because they're definitely completing the picture. Virgos too. And it's definitely very, very important as well because a very important element of what's happening right now is a full sacred revelation and realization of a lot of phenomena in your experience that you may not necessarily have been able to put into words until now. And this is that Virgo energy coming through with the moon and literally making you receptive to critical details moving forward that will personally push you forward, break you through forward. And we don't necessarily want to sleep on some of the more, not as harped upon aspects like Saturn retrograding back 12 degrees. And of course, Jupiter making its like King Kunks to Mars. And Venus that will be slowly but surely beginning its opposition to Pluto in Capricorn. So the moon's going to be in Libra for the 18th and the 19th. And it's very symbolic here that before the sun goes into cardinal Cancer, we're going to see, of course, the moon in cardinal Libra. And this trine that the moon in Libra will be making to the sun in Gemini is making you receptive to the element of cardinal direction, social understanding of what or how to take the ideas you're thinking and communicate that towards other people. This is another point of breakthrough moving forward. And this is all based on everything that's revealed to you magically tonight. You're going to be taking action the next couple of days to synthesize your analysis with other people. And 29 degrees is a very important point because it brings the ultimate complete revelation. It's like the end of the sentence. Thank you, Esther. And so with that in mind, next up after that, we of course have the moon entering Scorpio as the sun enters Cancer. Let's take in point this light grand water trine all in the first decan that is not only going to occur during this period, but will also coincide with Jupiter going retrograde. The sun enters Cancer right after Jupiter goes retrograde. And this is where I wanted to make this video, because coming into the final degrees of Gemini, everything is literally going to happen. And you're going to begin Cancer season with having to adapt to this last minute change. A huge reason for this last minute change has a lot to do with the square that the moon will be making to Pluto. And this is going to reveal crucial motives of major players in the social and collective dynamics of the mainstream. And of course, how you personally interact with it as an individual. So here's the significance of Cancer season. Cancer season is going to take the first set of Aries, Taurus, and Gemini and have you feel what you've built in your identity, Aries, and your values, Taurus, and body, and in your mind in Gemini. So don't worry. That's what this summer is for For those wondering why it's been pretty slow, it's because it's actually the summer solstice that's going to bring in all the drama, Leo. So don't worry, it's coming. It's here. Most of this is not getting publicized unless they can, use it in their favor. They, of course, being the MSM or any kind of authority and force represented by Saturn. When you hear me say they, I'm definitely talking about Saturn and Aquarius, collective authority in whatever form, really. This continual square to Uranus and Taurus is now reaching a different sway because now Uranus is at a higher degree. And so the narrative with the individual in Taurus, the radical individual, Uranus and Taurus, versus the collective authority, you're going to start to see the individual gain the upper hand. We'll see this change again when Uranus goes retrograde and then Saturn comes up, so that Saturn has to catch up with what the individuals have pioneered to regulate or to cause some bullshit. So this is definitely very important, especially as we're going to see Venus trine Neptune. So you may feel more convergence of certain soulmate dynamics, whether platonically or romantic. And personally, you also want to keep in mind and remember much of what is going a long way towards putting you in that proper position to effectively, once again, harness this level of enlightenment, especially moving forward. And outside of that, the last thing I really want to say with the 18th and the 19th is that coming into the 20th, the last days of Gemini season, being that they are numerology 9, 10, and 11, you want to think completion. The moon in Virgo as this first quarter square is making real a lot of the insights you couldn't put into words so that you could take action on them shortly. And personally, this is definitely going to give you the final piece of the puzzle for how to keyword how, because Gemini answers what, Virgo answers how. So for those of you really wanting to know how to integrate these new abilities into your lifestyle, Neptune in Pisces is going to give you unconventional imaginary insight denoting that this insight is channeled from your imagination or is coming from your imagination, channeled from a more metaphysical aspect of yourself. This is going to break you through. This is going to break you through from unconsciously utilizing these supernatural aspects of yourself to consciously doing so. I want to once again illustrate what is transforming forever this perception is, of course, Pluto making a direct quincunx to the sun today. So please understand, nothing will ever be the same. And not only will nothing ever be the same in your experience, everything moving forward from today is going to be an avalanche of change that will now make everything that you've been doing up until now obsolete. Be mindful, because in 30 days from now, we're going to have the opposition that will now see this push forward more. So there's this quincunx, there's the opposition, there's the closing quincunx with Leo, and then, or the opening quincunx with Leo, and then there's also the trine with Virgo. These aspects to Pluto are going to shift you forward considerably, but it really begins here with the Gemini one after the trine to Taurus, because this is going to significantly transform the way you now integrate these more supernatural aspects of your recent awakening applied in newly defined abilities and habits that as soon as a few hours from now, you'll really start to tap into. So, really look into, in the next couple of hours, the exact square to the sun and the trine of Pluto, as you know, just like this video is helping facilitate, you're coming into more insight. And other than that, Aries, happy birthday, Maxine. Please, if you would like a live reading below, nice. If you'd like a live reading below, please hit the description box to join the queue. If you look at the ticker down below, you'll be able to see the ways you can join the line. So I'm going to go through the Zodiac, and I'm going to, relative to your sun, moon, and rising, give you some insight about what the final message of Gemini season is for you. Aries, and what are you breaking through in? Aries moon, Aries rising. We have, of course, the Page of Pentacles. This Gemini season is having you reinvent yourself. You've reset in a certain way the way you manifest. It's not that you're restarting the money you make. It's that you're starting from scratch. Some of y'all are going to go back to the basics when it comes to manifestation, because you are focusing on a new direction moving forward. And this is what's going to facilitate that. So you definitely want to kind of embrace this level of reinvention and look forward to unexpected money you may receive when most needed. Blue Flame, we pulling cards very soon. Okay, definitely during Cancer season. Taurus rising, Taurus moon. Your Gemini season miracle with the Six of Swords is greater problem solving ability. I didn't mean this. I instinctually got pulled to do this. You're sailing towards your dreams, Taurus. You're in a position where you're gonna distance yourself more from the distractions and the psychological, maladies, if anything. And you're going to see yourself coming into more W's. So it's a very peaceful period, especially for those of you who are literally traveling. Wherever you're headed to, whether you're moving, whether you're going on a vacation, your dreams are coming true, Taurus. So, stay forward moving and really enable this level of problem solving to really mend any recent miscommunication. Gemini moon, Gemini rising. We have the Seven of Cups for you. And wow, just like they got the star, we got the Ace of Cups. So Gemini, this Neptune square has a perpetual fog in front of you, and you're being led towards your fantasies and your dreams, and you can't see the fog, but don't necessarily be distracted, because behind that fog, Gemini, is the Ace of Cups. Behind what doesn't seem clear is this new breakthrough. Okay, you may not, you sense it, you feel it, but it's distracted by the fog. So stay focused and don't be perturbed by the different options, because what you want is right behind all this fog. And for me to kind of like split it and pull that is amazing. Okay. So Gemini, it's a really great message, especially for those of you who are dealing with romantic potential, right? Maybe perhaps you're blinded by different options you're not sure to move forward with. The Ace of Cups, the new love is behind all that. So don't get caught up with like being indecisive. Just tune into what it is you want, and that's what's going to come through. Cancer moon, Cancer rising. We have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. I'm sorry. The Knight of Cups is definitely speaking of you stepping more into your artistry. The Knight of Cups is the artist. It could even be talking about an artist taking a liking to you, who may be able to really give you insight. But this is saying to be a lot more passionate in how you're approaching everything. Treat life like it's a song. And you'll definitely, this is important because if we were to get like a swords card, I would say, okay, if you got the Queen of Swords, you want to be a bit more intellectually focused and logical. But the Knight of Cups is encouraging you to follow your heart and to really, lead forward with your artistry in which ways that you can, especially when connecting with other people. Leo rising, Leo moon. We have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is definitely speaking of you really knowing and learning who your real friends are in times of need and difficulty. This could be seen as a loss. You might have to spend a bit more money to kind of deal with certain difficulties that have occurred. But it's definitely temporary. The Five of Pentacles is a sense of alienation too. If you're just not feeling it, this is that 12th house effect. So worry not. But the main message I'm getting here during this 11th house transit is you're going to see who really rocks with you when, you're in this place of need. And it doesn't have to be that you're lost something. This could be you dealing with someone in this position too. Virgo moon, Virgo rising. We have the Knight of Cups as well, except this comes with the 10 of Pentacles. So Virgo, the Knight of Cups is talking about, whereas for Cancer, this is a aspect of them they want to really tap into. Virgo, this is talking about a very wealthy artist, or this could be talking about you coming into passive income by following your passions and by integrating what you love to do for work. The Knight of Cups, I feel like for you, Virgo, because Pisces is your 7th house, is an artistic partner who you might start to get to know or will get to know a lot deeper. This is someone who could also lead you during the rest of Gemini season into much greater wealth and or passive income. Libra rising, Libra moon. We have the Six of Wands. So this is important because we got it with the Eight of Pentacles. So the Six of Wands is saying whatever you're working on, Libra, it's going to get you really popular. Like the Six of Wands is definitely talking about a lot of public admiration. And the Eight of Pentacles is saying to keep up the work. Yeah, you're going to come into a lot of clout, but let that work still speak for itself. Keep the focus on your work. This is going to get you more meaningful work. But Libra, whatever work you're doing, you're coming into victory, you're coming into public success. And people are definitely going to look up to you a lot more and embrace your talents. Okay. Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising. Angelique, clout is like popularity. Clout, when someone has clout, it means that they have, they're somewhat popular right now. It's a different version of fame, I think. Scorpio, we have the Nine of Wands. So if anything, it just looks like you got the mean mug and you got your walls up. But we also got the Seven of Pentacles for you. So I feel like maybe you're still contemplating whether it's worth it to kind of be patient with certain people. Or this could be you contemplating whether it's worth it to keep your guard down. Scorpio, come on, stop playing with yourself. That's hilarious. I mean, maybe I'm being cynical here, but please don't put that guard down. The Nine of Wands is your experience. Nine of Wands is you, I think, even feeling jaded in a certain sense, because it's like you see people getting what you're saying to a degree, but they're not fully embracing it. It's like people are getting people are getting your message, but they're not getting it in the way you want them to get it. They're only getting like a quarter of it. And so you're like, is this even worth it? Like, why am I even? The Nine of Wands, though, is also speaking of perseverance, Scorpio. So this is why we also got the patience card. It's not saying to drop your guard, but it is saying, you're more you can handle a lot more stress and difficulty than you're going through. So with the Seven of Wands, don't give up, stay patient, but don't be waiting for people to get what you want them to get, right? But just don't allow this or what you're currently going through to discourage you. I hope that resonates for y'all. Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius rising. We have the same card for Aries, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. And this is coming with the Seven of Swords. So Page of Pentacles is saying you may want to embrace risky startups. Not going to lie. Some of you may want to Walter White this shit and break bad. I don't know why I'm getting that heavy. Some of y'all might become coke dealers like I'm the peace dealer. But this is definitely speaking of, just like Aries, reinvention and really, finding a roundabout way. The Seven of Swords is saying this is going to be secret. It's going to be by yourself. Like you're not necessarily going to let people know what it is you're doing to change your finances. It's like a new money trick you're coming into. It's also receiving of money. It's like a message of grounding that you yourself may really share with others, but just be in a position to be open-minded, since this is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to. You're blending in the unconventional, which you can't tell other people because they may take it the wrong way with Neptune squaring you. So Capricorn rising, Capricorn moon. There we go. We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands for you is definitely speaking of you stepping into this level of entrepreneurship. Shout out to Shy. You stepping into this independence. I feel like this is actually a fire individual who is or person who's going to really compliment you. So for some of you Caps, this could be a romantic potential. For some of you Caps, this is you. This is you stepping into this level of independence. Aries, okay. Cancer, Virgo, Leo, those of you who got court cards, these are either people you're meeting or people who you're becoming an aspect of. So you definitely want to, take risks coming into being an entrepreneur. All right. Shout out to Anita. And rebirth. Okay. So yeah. Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising. We have the Two of Cups, baby. That's what's up. We know this is the truth because we're about to step into Leo season. Mars is in your 7th house. Venus is about to conjunct with Mars later in your 7th. So this is talking about mutual love, Aquarius. This is talking about, connecting with the soulmate. I feel like for you, this is strictly romance. So for those of you who are single, you may connect with someone who's feeling you like you're feeling them. For those of you in a relationship, you definitely want to deepen that connection. This could just be a friendship or a partnership with someone you respect, but I think this is love for you, Aquarius. It's beautiful. You got Mars in your 7th, so and then all this 5th house energy is reevaluating a lot of open creativity that's stepping you into this. So enjoy that. Two of Cups is Venus in Cancer right now in your 6th house, so it's integrating with your life. And finally, Pisces moon, Pisces rising. We have the Ace of Swords. Whoosh. I would play the Price is Right song right now. But yeah, the Ace of Swords is talking about an epiphany, bliss formations that really break you through. Okay. You're being blessed with a brand new idea, Pisces. I personally feel like you're this new idea. You're going to be speaking that truth to everyone around you. whether they like it or not. So now we're going to get into the live readings. And yeah. Let's see. All right, beautiful. So, once again, for those of you who would like a live reading, this is going to be the general message for Gemini season. What's your Gemini season miracle? Or I can answer any questions. I'll pull an oracle card and tarot card at the end, generally, for everybody. And first we have SHH LLC current live reading tarot pull. I got you. So what we have for you is for those who want to pay, Allison, awesome. For those who want to pay, click the description box below. I'm gonna bring Super Chat back, just not at the moment, but I have PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. And yeah, you can click the description box below. So Allison, here's what we got for you. The Gemini season miracle for you is the Seven of Swords. Okay. And we're getting this with the Three of Swords. So this could be you being inspired with a brilliant idea. Maybe you connect with friends. I know the Seven of Swords looks sneaky, but this could be you. Seven of Swords has a lot to do with working better on your own, or really, pioneer innovating a way of doing something. It's the Moon in Aquarius card. So with the Three of Swords, worst case scenario, it could be someone trying to steal ideas from you and your friends. But the Seven of Swords I see is an ingenious new way to kind of interact and really integrate your thoughts. Normally the Seven of Swords can deal with deception or trickery, but I see this as you coming up with a brilliant idea and working on it on your own, that you might get inspired, maybe like connecting with some other people or dealing with other people. So very important. Angelique, may you tell me something I wouldn't know about my boyfriend's current state of being? Sure, let's see what we pull. So let's welcome AOK to the $1 Billion Vibe Tribe. Thank you for joining us. All right. So Angelique, we got the Queen of Wands. This is actually very important because the Queen of Wands, when it comes to how a partner feels about you, means that they adore you. Okay. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Mattress Man, please let me know if this is accurate or not. So the Queen of Wands, Angelique, would state that your boyfriend adores you. He sees you as this Queen of Wands. Like he sees you as someone that he can bring out and is proud to be with. Okay. Usually the Queen of Wands as a state of mind shows someone who thinks they're a bad bitch. No, I'm just joking. Shows someone who, like a very courageous woman, puts herself out there. So it would be safe to say he has a very, vibrant state of being. This is a healthy, but once again, he adores you. I'm not trying to say this to gas you up, but he sees you as this Queen of Wands. She's the only queen with her legs open. So like, she's definitely very, very powerful. And that's amazing. I hope this is accurate for you, Angelique. But this is very positive. Brooke Chavez. All right. Word. Brooke, we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is encouraging you to step into any competitive situations. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Be willing to step into any competitive situations that may push you out your comfort zone because you will stand out. This could also apply in situations where you are coming into more free time to just play, but you may be clashing with egos and personality, and this will allow you to brainstorm. Don't get so caught up in the ego, but you'll totally be dope. All right, okay, I got you. But this is saying embrace any competitive situations because this will help people see you more because you'll stand out very easily. Lorenza Calloway. Lorenzo Calloway. So, Lorenzo, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is going to apply to similar to what we got for the signs. We got this for Virgo and Cancer. So this will be interesting if you have that energy. This is for you talking about someone who you may be dealing with, but then I got this with the Queen of Swords. So I think this is saying that you want to be artistic, but you also still want to be intellectual, right? You definitely want to lead with your heart, but balance it with your intellect so that you're seductive in your approach with people, but in the back of your mind, you're still keeping things objective. All right. I get the sense the Knight of Cups is someone significant who's going to be opening their heart up to you, and this could be a proposal. Sierra, I do have the instructions in the description box below. um Let me kind of edit this. I don't know. And yeah, so next we have Zenarta. I'm very grateful to remind you of your Gemini mother. My Gemini mom is actually coming in town today. So I'm glad we both have Gemini mamas. So let's see. House of Judea, what do we have for you? We have the Nine of Wands, which is definitely speaking of your perseverance, especially with the Death card. This could be you going through a very powerful transformation period. And the Nine of Wands is saying to really embrace your experience and expertise because this level of determination and also perseverance goes a long way. And it's right before the 10, so I get the feeling that it's saying just bear on, keep. And I'm getting that you're feeling this collectively, so this is more the collective transformation you're holding space for. And we got this with Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest, speak with love, and be heard. Especially because this can seem a bit burdensome here with the Nine of Wands. So hold on to your convictions and, be willing to speak life into situations as they come, because this is definitely going to pay itself off coming into especially Sagittarius season as we, step forward. All right. Kelsey, in the process of getting pre-approved for a home, and we'll find out tomorrow on the 6th-year anniversary of your pops passing. A lot is happening. Any guidance is appreciated. Congratulations. Okay. Sweet. So Kelsey, we have the Sun card. You're definitely getting everything that you're in approval for. This is talking about the rest of your summer. The rest of the year is going to be the Sun card for you. It's going to be very, very amazing. So before we get the oracle cards, let me just change this real quick. All right. So this is beautiful. Kelsey, we got the sun card. You got that last time. So this is even better. Definite. And I just kind of don't want to understate the sun card. This is like straight up happiness. Okay. It's going to be amazing. And I feel like this is going to free up so much more for you to just have fun. You know what I mean? And to just kind of enjoy and embrace what's currently happening, and you're going to be this source of fun. Oh, Melody, I do have the reading description in the description and the minimums, and I just updated this. Okay. So it's on the bottom. But we have Soul Flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. Congratulations, Kelsey. This is beautiful. This is definitely a harmony energy. Okay. And I mean, you've worked super hard for it. So definitely well deserved. So next we have Paula. And for those who sent Venmo and Cash App, I have not forgotten about you. I'm definitely going to get to y'all. All right. Paula said, energy check to best engage with Gemini Dad visiting me this weekend. Thank you always. Got you. What's the energy check we got? So we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is a card of family, tradition, ancestry. Looks like your father's going to key you into the legacy you're inheriting in your family. This is wealth. This is passive income. I feel like this is heavily tied to your father, whether he's directly aware of this or indirectly, because it doesn't have to be an inheritance, because this is also passive income. So Paula, you're coming into a lot of money, but this is also a family card. It's also about traditions, and it's also about carrying on traditions. So wealth is going to be moving forward, a very important aspect that you're going to be building a lot more of exponentially. And the oracle card we have is El Moria, Awakening Presence. Okay. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Beautiful. So next we have Esther Trevino. Thank you for the supporting information. I prefer the matrix scene since it's easier to program. Sunflower was my first computer name in the 1970s. The internet was completed on August 8th, 2021. I gave birth to myself downriver from Iquitos, Peru, 2010, April 20, 10:15 p.m. ayahuasca ceremony. There we go. That's what's up. So I'm going to do the oracle card for you first. Happy birthday to Shy's dad. Shout out to the Gemini gang in the building. That's what's up. All right. So Melody, it is in the description box below. If you look a little bit lower than where to send, you'll actually see the super chat information. Let me actually edit it so I can put it on top. All right. So, Esther, we have El Moria, but I'm going to pull another one. Melody, I got your Venmo. Thank you. So, Esther, we have Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are rewarded and released. Boom. Congratulations, Paula. What's up? So, Esther, we have Freya and, of course, the Six of Swords. So, this is you gaining more insight on where you're moving forward. This is you really conquering a lot of the old difficulties that may have plagued you before, and you're gaining greater insight as you travel across more psychological waters. You mend any miscommunication you may have had with people before, and you come into more of a positive future. So you're going to see yourself collecting more wins. All right. Ashley, Clement, Salem, open to whatever messages come through. Cancer, Sun, Taurus, Moon, Aqua Rising. All right, Ashley. We have the Star card. Your dreams and wishes are coming true. This is going to, throughout this period, hello, hello, hello. Let me find out. We still playing around. All right. So, yes, Ashley, you are this force of inspiration. You are the Star card here. And as the Star card, yeah, you're going to see the energy I'm getting is, especially if you found yourself in a bit of, yeah, especially if you found yourself in a bit of a rut, you're kind of sailing away some difficulty. There's healing, there's rejuvenation. You're going to be in a position where, you really do you get great blessing, but I feel like you're the source of blessing. You're the Star card. This could also be someone famous. You're becoming, this dream person. So Ashley, I hope this really speaks to you. I hope you enjoy this message. And next we have Janina Lanzi, Gemini season live reading. Let's see. Janina Lanzi. Janina, we have the Page of Pentacles. This card has been coming up a lot. So we have reinvention. This could be learning new skills, new financial skills. For anyone who got the Page of Pentacles card, you could be learning Forex. You could be learning stocks. You could be learning cryptocurrency. You're learning new avenues of making new income streams. Okay, so keep that in mind. And we also have this with Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest, speak with love, and be heard. Okay. So you're going to be coming in maybe through ideas, people talking to you. This is going to really help with your reinvention, right? And you just kind of want to open up to new ideas that really facilitate this. Okay. Russo Van Ruyen. For Russo, we have the Knight of Swords, which is the Gemini card. This is saying be careful how you rush to conclusions. You want to be mindful of just rushing people in general because you may not be aware as how it could delay things for you. So this is definitely speaking of you kind of coming into great ideas. It can favor quick movement. This could even be you moving quickly, but this could also be a messenger of truth that's coming to you with relevant information. Personally, I think this is you. I think this is you really just in a period where during this Gemini season, you're processing information super quickly and it can favor you making lightning quick decisions. Just be very careful about rushing to the wrong conclusions. Okay. Next, we have Alex Mijares. Whatever message spirit has for me. For those who would like a reading, please hit the description box below. And, you know, or you can check the ticker down below to see how to join the line. I got you, Sierra. So, Alex, we have the Nine of Cups. Happy birthday, brother. Your desires are coming true. Your wish isn't going to come true. Your desires are currently coming true, all of them. So focus on what brings you satisfaction, as that'll be a focal point coming in Cancer season to really, you know, facilitate a lot of what you've been wanting to happen. I feel like this is a long time coming too, and you're going to feel very fulfilled moving forward. And we have this with Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Okay. Screw it. Good stuff, bro. So next we have Trish Miraz. Thank you, Trish. Let's see what we got for you, Trish. Trish M, we have the Fool card. I love this card. It's definitely a brand new adventure that's coming into play. You want to be very open-minded to new beginnings, trust in the magic of new beginnings. This may not look like what you're used to. It may not be your type, but you'll definitely enjoy it. You just have to be okay with opening up. Unleash your spirit. Express your gifts. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. The Shekinah. Beautiful. Whoop, whoop is right. Okay. So you said a new appointment on tribal council. This is it. Express your gifts and know that you're stepping into a new cycle. So don't expect too much. Just be open to what new cycle you're stepping into. Okay. So next we have Maxine Farias. I got you. Beautiful. So Maxine. Maxine, we got the Seven of Pentacles, which is speaking of patience, but we have this with the World. This is so beautiful. Okay, Maxine, you're working on something that's going to liberate you. Whatever you're working on, it's going to bring you great success. Here's the analogy I have for you. Right now, you're building a whole farm. Some people felt you were too ambitious. They're like, this is too big, but you've seen the vision. And so this farm is going to liberate you. Large corporations you're going to be the supplier to large corporations, and the money that you'll be dealing with is going to set you for life. but you have to have patience because it's a big ass farm. It's a huge farm. It's taking you a while to nurture and cultivate the crops. And some others might be looking at it like, is it worth it? But they don't see your vision. They don't know that what you're working on is lasting a lifetime. And you've already seen most of the success. This is just saying it is worth it to be patient. This is a promise of success. This is speculation. If you're investing money in stocks, cryptocurrency, real estate, it's not going it's going beyond the moon. Like, this is definitely going to, and it's not about going to the moon, but you're going to have very stable returns. All right, this is definitely a card of liberation, success. So I love this message because this is saying it's worth being patient at what you're nurturing and cultivating. And then we also have this with divine healing, Hilarion. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Okay. You know what? This card wanted to come out too. And this is Kali Ma, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. This is definitely a commitment. Okay. So beautiful. I really hope that that works out. You've been working on yourself. That's even greater. Beautiful. Your commitment to yourself has definitely been recognized. So that's beautiful to see. Lonnie Sanchez. Let's get it. Maxine, huge doors are opening for you for the work you've been doing. So Lonnie, we have the Two of Swords. This is saying any indecision you may have currently, or anything you're keeping secret, make sure during this period you keep intellect over heart. Make sure you stay logical and don't let your emotions rule your decisions. Make sure you temper them with logic. And we have Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. And the Two of Swords is a Moon in Libra card. Moon in Libra is tomorrow. Okay, so this is tomorrow and next tomorrow is gonna have a lot to do with really tapping deeper within. And as you make that inner journey, make sure to let the intellect temper the emotion so you're not drawn on either side more than the other. Matt Wilcox, let's get it. Trish, thank you so much. Y'all are awesome. Matt, appreciate you. The Gemini sees a miracle for you. This is you, the King of Wands. This could be a friend who really, encourages you to step on your throne, but this is you on your throne, bro. This is you getting ready to guide your life more entrepreneurialistically. And I made that word up, but you're going to definitely be willing to take more risks to give yourself more freedom. Okay. So keep that in mind. And Rome. Super chat is off right now. I'm going to turn it back on later, but you're welcome to, of course, hit up Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, link in the description box below. So, Matt, this is definitely talking about making decisions, especially coming into Leo season, to have more freedom in your life. Yeah, you might have more burden of success. So you might be in a managing position where you're overseeing, but this could both be you. This could be you in an entrepreneur position, but the consequence of being an entrepreneur where you have all the hats. Even if you find yourself in an employment situation, King of Wands could be pushing you to be self-employed. So it's something very important to keep in mind. Okay. Very, very awesome. I hope this resonates with you, Matt. This is also a promise of fortune. So if you're working towards being more independent, keep doing what you're doing. All right. Amanda, okay, let's go. Mimosa, thank you very much for your payment. I got you. Amanda, okay. We have the Page of Cups. Amanda, this is new love. So this could be a new romantic potential. This could be your heart opening up. The Page of Cups is a new message here. So this is saying it's okay for you to love. It's okay for you to open your heart. Sometimes we get a little infatuated and we think that that's too childish for us. No, you want to encourage yourself to do this. If you yourself have any feelings you want to share with others, this is encouraging you to do so. But tap into the new love that's around you. And personally, be in a position to open up to new intuitive gifts that open up as well because of this new feelings that will be activating. Anita Moore, Miss Fly High. Let's go. Let's see what general influence is. Happy birthday to my fellow Geminis. That's what's up. All right. Anita, we also have the Page of Cups for you, and this is coming with the Death card. So let me pull a different card just so I can have variety. Page of Cups Death card is definitive transformation that you're stepping into. So it's like for you, I feel like this could be a new love that transforms your life, but I feel like these are new intuitive abilities that may even open up more of your sense with those who've crossed over. But this is really also stepping you into just greater, just shedding of older habits as you open up to this new side of life. But we also have the King of Wands. So if anything, this is you stepping into more of assertive masculine element, balancing it with the inner child of your feminine side. And I get the sense that this can also denote a new friend, a new romantic partner that could even start as just like friends. It doesn't have to be tied to romance, but the page here is definitely speaking of newness of emotion, newness of feeling, new activities that inspire you moving forward, especially with the Death. I'm gonna pull one more for you, Anita. And we also got the Two of Swords. So this is saying that despite the rising feelings that come through, you still want to, champion a bit of logic. It's saying to rest into your emotions, but make sure any decisions you make are they're not purely emotionally ruled. Let's just say that. But with the Death card, you have great newness and transformation to look forward to. In fact, you may start understanding your feelings different because of how much you've changed and transformed. Raw energy, gold raw energy. Let's get it. So raw energy, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is talking about gaining more positivity. You're psychologically distancing yourself. So prepare to come into more W's, especially if you had recently an argument or miscommunication with certain people. You'll be able to smooth that out and kind of distance any psychological, difficulties that you might have had to deal with, especially if you're moving. If you're taking a trip, that's cool. But this is talking about you sailing towards a positive future and applying problem solving skills moving forward as well. And we have this with charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Okay. So next we have Darnica Hernandez. Nice. What should I focus on to finish this cycle? Great question. Selenophile, thank you so much. Selenophile Moon Lover. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's definitely amazing. All right. So, Darnica, nice to hear from you. What should I focus on to finish this cycle? We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have which is interesting here. We might see this dynamic with somebody being persistent. The Knight of Cups with the Seven of Wands is the dude who, thank you, Anita. I'm glad that resonates. Very glad that resonates. Then the Knight of Cups with the Seven of Wands is the dude who is standing outside with the radio on some "I love you," standing out in the rain, being persistent. And this could be you or someone just kind of like, should I let the walls down? So I feel like for you, Darnica, you want to focus on a song and a melody that only you can hear, and keep singing that song. Focus on where your heart with the Knight of Cups is leading you. Although if the Knight of Cups is Pisces, so this could be someone from your past wanting to, get back into your heart, and you might be kind of deliberating whether to do that or not. Let me pull one more card too. I hope that message speaks to you, because that really came out really clear as far as like, one person being persistent to really open up with someone else. The dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. We got this card again, the Moon and Sag card. So this is definitely saying to focus on what you've been persevering on. With the Seven of Wands, don't give up. And I feel like it's tied a lot to your passions. You said you love music, so your love of music for sure. Keep singing that melody that no one else may be able to recognize, even if you're the only one singing it, is really the message that I'm getting here. Okay. And of course, we have charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Asking, you shall receive. And we also have Kuthumi, cloak of wisdom. Okay. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. And I'm going to pull a bonus one. We also have Isis, which is clearly you. Magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. You literally asked me, what do you want to focus on? And I pulled the card of stay focused. That's so beautiful. So focus on magic manifesting, okay? As you are magic, creator, life magic. So that's beautiful. So next we have Sierra Leone. Let's all throw some fire sign emojis. Sierra recently gave birth to a legend, and thank you for bringing life into this world. So the card we have for you, Sierra, thank you for your patience, is this card wants to come up a lot. Oh my gosh, this card comes up a lot. So the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands, Sierra, is talking about you want to get really excited about any new artistic endeavors you're doing. Knight of Cups could be a romantic partner, but I really feel like this is you, especially if you're getting more in your songwriting bag. This is saying to embrace your artistry, maybe even perform for friends. Any way with which you kind of express your talents. Knight of Cups is saying to lead forward with that, especially with the Page of Wands, right? This is really going a long way towards doing that. Matt, I actually did your reading already. I pulled your card a few minutes ago, so you may want to rewind, but you were one of the first ones I did after PayPal. Okay. So yes, Sierra, I really hope this resonates, especially with the Page of Wands. You're going to really discover quickly that what you're working on is going to be great. There we go. With the Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, imagine if you made a hit song that's going to go platinum, even diamond, right? And you made the song and you know it's so good, but it hasn't gone platinum yet. You haven't even released it yet. But before it goes platinum, you know it's gonna go platinum. So now you're excited, like, oh my gosh, I just made a hit song. Like, this is gonna be something very soon. That's the energy you want to bring towards what you're artistically putting into focus. This could also be someone who you may be dealing with, but I feel like this is you. Okay, so congratulations. Melody Cristo, let's go. So you do got chords. That's what's up. That's what's up. This could be even talking about resurrecting that. And, it's beautiful. So, Melody, we got the Nine of Wands for you. This card is coming up a lot too. This is saying don't surrender. It's about standing your ground. It's about not surrendering, which is interesting because we have the card of surrender in front of it. So it's like you're seeing, there we go. This is coming in hot. This is coming in hot. Okay, Melody, this is saying don't give up, don't surrender, because you're seeing people get scapegoated out here. You're seeing people compromise for what they don't have to compromise, right? You're seeing people virtue signal. You're seeing people put themselves on a cross for acceptance. And you're like, miss me with that BS. It'll never be me. I ain't ever folding. So this is literally just saying, don't fold. No matter how stubborn people may act like you're being, just look at them like the stupid idiots they are. Don't fold, because you know it's an insult to your intelligence. And this is basically just confirming that you're right to keep your guard up the way that you're doing and to keep this protection energy up. It's also saying you're very protected. Okay, so we also have this with Lord Shiva, transcendent. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Okay, it's a really dope card. And yeah, I hope this resonates with you. Jeff Ramos, thank you for the support. Let's see. Newski. So Jeff Ramos. I have a synchronicity, by the way, Jeff. I just got an email right now from a Jeff McBride who is, this whole email is about magic, not like, but more like stage magic, right? So I think that's a really good synchronicity right here. It's the McBride Magic Newsletter. And this email literally just came in a minute ago as I'm reading you. So that lets me know you magical, bro. The first message I got for you is synchronicities. You're like a well-bringer of synchronicities, and whatever that means is personal to you, but I just felt the need to share that. Okay, I hope that really speaks to you. Oh, hold on. Melody, okay, I'm just now seeing the question you asked. So with the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Wands is saying this new financial opportunity for you. You want to persevere with it. It was presented to you. It might be a great opportunity to transcend your current situation. So you may be able to quit your job full time. But the thing with this business opportunity, Melody, is that as difficult as it may get, you have to stick with it. You have to really, stay perseverant, do the goods and the bads. But with the Shiva card, you may transcend. So Jeff, we have for you the Sun card, my friend. And this is the light that you're shining and the abundance that you're going to experience all summer. I think, Jeff, this summer for you is going to be full of happiness, joy, and a lot of victories, especially if you found yourself more, chill or not necessarily as festive. But I see you as this sun force because I pulled your card and then the Jeff email came. So that means something to me. So next we have Mimosa. What? Okay. I'm almost done. Mimosa. We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is saying you're being revealed secret information. And I got this with the star. This is the veiled Isis, and this is Isis. So you're being revealed very crucial information and wisdom. The High Priestess is saying trust your intuition, especially because it's leading you directly to your dreams. There's a great rejuvenation in store that, you may be the only one that senses this, but trust your dreams. the synchronicities you're seeing, you're not crazy for seeing it. You really are processing supernatural phenomena that is intuitively guiding you to the next step. So you are this high priestess, Mimosa, and it's saying that you're coming into more psychic power as you really embrace this. So Lily Cooper, LI, let's see what we got for you. LI, oh my gosh, this card keeps coming up. We literally got this again, the perseverance card. We see this here with competition. So if you're dealing with very difficult personalities or retards, or just people who are kind of making life just annoying for you, persevere, because this energy works in your favor. Especially if you're dealing with people who are just kind of getting under your skin, you can flip all of that around to your favor. Okay. Five of Wands is just a clash of egos. It's a bunch of people. It's like a competition. So you don't have to really give into that, but you can take advantage of that competitive atmosphere. And it's saying that despite any, kind of hiccups, persevere through it all. You'll be straight. So yeah. And it's also you through this, you finding out you're way stronger than you could ever realize. So thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm going to do one more general card for everybody for the rest of Gemini season. The tarot card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is urging you to really be patient with your skills, okay? Be patient with your abilities. The Magician is you activating your superpowers, but you must be patient with it. It's not even just like waiting. It's saying nurture, put in the time to nurture, to meditate, to actually nurture your crops as you will your gifts. Because if you give up too soon, you'll forget that, you're activating something that will liberate you for the rest of your life. And we get this with charity, okay? Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Hilarion says, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So beautiful, okay? Y'all stay blessed as always. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. And until next time, peace.